Hello, welcome to the long carburetor overview. The long carburetor is a pressure control portable ventilator. I will go over most of the components and you will learn more about them in future videos. So starting by the power unit, we have a battery charger from motorcycle. Inside this there's a 12 volt motorcycle battery. And then it's powering the control unit. On the control unit, you have two options. You can have a 7 inches touchscreen like we have on here. It's better for a portable solution. Or you can also use an external screen with an external mouse connected on our internal HDMI plug. On the side, you have two power switches. Again, it's just to make sure if one of them fails, the other one is gonna take over. So one of them is the master, the other one is the slave. When you power the system on, you just power both of them. And then that is a cover to protect them. Make sure when they are on, nothing can turn them off. All right, so if we start on the air loop, so we suggest using a commercial air mixer. There's one in our bill of material if you want the part number, but that one is a 3D printed mixing chamber, so it's not quite the same. The mixing chamber, you cannot adjust the FiO2 as accurately as if you're using a commercial blender, but we decided to give our user this option in case they don't have access to a commercial air mixer. So the ambient air is coming here, filtered by an HEPA filter. Then the flow of oxygen is coming here, and then you would use a commercial flow adjustment to control the amount of O2 in our mixing chamber. That's a buffer to absorb the excess of oxygen. And then the mixing chamber is going inside our control unit in our pump. Then the air and oxygen mix is getting pressurized, and then it's coming from the outlet. That's our overpressure valve. It's adjusted to 40 centimeter H2O right now. It's a safety to prevent the entire system to go above 40 centimeter H2O. Then you follow the tube, you will reach the flow meter, which is here. It's calculating flow on the inhale loop only. Eventually we'll have one on the exhale too, but for now we're using inhale only. Then you have a check valve here for anti-rebreathing here. There's two pressure sensors. Again, it's just in case one of them doesn't work or one of them is not calibrated properly. The other one is gonna take over, and then an alarm is also gonna be displayed on the screen. You're gonna have another video on alarms later on. Here, if you continue here, we have an HME filter. So that one is to keep the air warm and moist. So it's taking the patient's air and then keeping the moisture in this area instead of losing it every time. And then that's the test lung that we're using. That's where the tube that goes inside the patient's lung would go. And then if we continue on the expiratory line, that's a check valve here. Again, the same reason as the other one for anti-rebreathing. And then keep going. You have go up to the PEEP valve, so the outlet of the PEEP valve is filtered by a HEPA filter, and then it can be adjusted manually.
So if you follow the numbers, that's 5 centimeter H2O, and then you can turn it up to 25, and then turn it back to 5. The way the entire system is closed in the inhale, at the inhale time, the pump is pushing pressure on this side of the PEEP valve, and then that's closing the PEEP valve. And as soon as the pump stop pressurizing the system, the PEEP valve is open, and then the patient can exhale by the HEPA filter. So that's it for the system overview. Keep watching the other videos for more detail about alarms and operation of the user interface.